Logan Paul. Dude, why is Squidward on the screen?
Oh, what's up?
Switch the picture, dude.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Logan Paul. Dude, put Logan on the screen.
You said to switch the picture. You didn't say put Logan.
Get Trump off the screen and put Logan, you halfwit. We're shooting a video right now. We're live. They're watching. Dude, what do you not understand?
Okay, man, I'm on it. Jeez.
Logan Paul. Okay, that's it. You're fired. Logan Paul, the ex-vegan, ex-flat earther, ex-controversial, and ex-dabbing, wait, never mind, he still dabs, has decided to go pro in the sport of boxing. Now, if you haven't been watching all of the media press regarding the upcoming KSI fight, let me bring you up to speed. So this fight is super hyped. I'm really excited for this very high-level, hyped boxing professional matchmaking ranked search and destroy Fortnite live stream. A couple days ago, as I was scrolling through my YouTube feed, I came across a couple interesting interviews from Logan Paul, talking about being celibate and following the foundational rules of boxing in terms of nofap. But before we dive into the actual clips, I want to remind you that down below I've got some free training to help you throughout No Nut November. So if you've been struggling with porn and trying to get this nofap thing settled, my training will work wonders for you. So be sure to check it out before I take it down. Anyhow, roll the
Logan
clip.
Paul. Logan, very nice to meet you. We're looking forward to your pro debut November 9th against KSI. Little frozen here.
I'm camera shy.
Oh, right. Camera shy right there. I overheard that you feel like a little, like a monster, like a cage monster because you're following the boxing rules of celibacy.
I mean, yes. Yeah. But not only because of that, all right? Just, you know, like, can I be honest with you?
Yeah, of course.
They're making me a monster, yo. I'm not a human being anymore. They're changing me.
Like abstaining from sex and all that kind of stuff, like, and people are just kind of joking about it and stuff like that. But do you find that to be an actual serious thing to possibly abstain from?
I will say this. I'm celibate. I've been forbidden from hanging out with women. For some fighters, that's the ticket. That's what works. I haven't fought enough fights yet to know if that's true or not for me. But anything I can do, anything that's gonna increase my chances of winning the fight, I'm gonna do it. So, yeah, and it's been tough, bro.
So November 10th could be your greatest day of your life, then maybe.
That's what I'm saying. The night of November 9th will be the greatest day of my life.
So why is Logan actually taking this whole celibacy thing serious? Now, let's assume that he's being honest here and he's not just lying out of his ass. Why would he actually do that? Why would he even mention that, yes, he's been celibate for over a month? Well, what's the whole point of this thing? Well, to start it off, we got to do a little quick backtrack and actually go take a look at some of the greatest boxers alive and see what they've said about it. Now, obviously, we got the boxing legend Mike Tyson, and he was saying that when he was coming up and fighting, when he was younger, he heard that some of the best fighters would be celibate. They wouldn't have sex before their fights. So that actually motivated him to restrain himself and be celibate for around 5 years. Muhammad Ali talked about how important it is to have control over your sex drive, and he said he would put his bets on anyone who could have complete dominance over that. He's like, a kid who's got control over that sex drive, he's got it. He's the one who can take that title. I believe in him. We got Manny Pacquiao, who was saying that sex lowers your testosterone and that he stays chaste for nearly a month before a fight. And my personal favorite, David Haye, he said that he embarks on celibacy and nofap for around 6 weeks before the fight, and he goes completely hard mode. And he mentions that when you do release, when you do relapse or whatever, when you do break your streak, you let go of a lot of tension. and it releases a lot of minerals and nutrients that your body needs. And to kind of finalize all these points, I want to show you a clip with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Well, to me, is what are you more hungry for? Is really the question. This was always my question. Am I more hungry to be Mr. Olympia, or am I more hungry to eat like everyone else out there and therefore look like everyone else? That was my question. You know, to me, I was more hungry to win Mr. Olympia, and I was more hungry and more interested, and more excited about the fact of becoming a champion and being ripped on stage and being cut and winning the trophy and all those kind of things, because I knew that if I would just, have a temporary joy here and eat and cheat, I'm most likely not going to make it. That someone else is going to walk right by me and someone else is going to grab that title. Because many times these competitions were very, very close. And I remember especially in 1980 where it was just 2 points. And any mistake could have cost me the title. So this is not a mistake that I want to make. I want to be responsible that I do everything that I can to be a winner and to get the body that I envision. And from then on, if I lose, which I have, I lost against Sergio, I lost against Frank Zane, then it was not because I screwed up. It was just because they were better. And then I need another year, or I need another 2 years, or whatever. But the worst thing is that if you lose a competition, or if you're not quite reaching your goal because you didn't do everything that you could do. And this is why I say to people, I said, think about that twice, before you grab something else. Stay on your diet, stay focused, and when you have that question, if you are about to eat and cheat, so think about what your goal is. And this is going to help you get to your goal.
I know Arnold isn't a fighter. Obviously, we all know him for being just a super, super high-level bodybuilder. But Arnold mentions that when he wanted to go and compete for world titles, he had to do things that no one else would do. He knew that, everybody else is probably going to take it a little easy. Everyone else is probably going to, gratify themselves this way and that way. So by doing what 99% of people just can't do, you automatically push yourself to a higher degree, and you gain the mental fortitude to go even further in life, to really work hard for that championship title, to just push yourself to the maximum. So I want you to understand that by retaining your load and practicing NoFap, you're strengthening your mental fortitude. And as Tyson said, boxing is
5%, 10% physical, 95% mental.
How so?
Because like we were explaining everything, only purpose of our body is just to carry our brain,
So I'm super hyped for the fight. I haven't really heard anything from KSI, him regarding being celibate. If you hear anything, be sure to let me know down in the description. I'll certainly check that out. And yeah, man, although this is a huge fight that's happening, I know the whole internet's going to be going nuts over it. We've got our own fights and our own things that are honestly, I would say, are more important than this whole event. I mean, who cares about it? I'm hyped, but who cares? Focus on your daily fight with yourself and battling your vices. And we've all got that war between the lower and our higher selves and trying to find a balance in our life. So once again, I want to let you know that this process, quitting porn, can be hard. And that's why I made you some free training down in the description. So be sure to check it out. The last time that it was available was in August. So that was 4 months ago. So make sure you get it while you can. All right. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.